We are back in the kitchen at acclaimed Blue Ribbon Sushi in New York City, preparing the table for a fresh seafood feast.
Welcome back, and now we're gonna make the wild mushroom roast. Right now we have a great selection of Chanterelles, which are beautiful. We have hen of the woods mushrooms, which we've sort of broken up into nice sized pieces here. Then we have hon shimiji mushrooms, and we have kind of the elegant one, which is a king oyster mushroom right here. So very simply, we're going to take a little pinch of the chives, some of our thyme, sprinkle that in, a nice healthy pinch of the parsley leaves, and we're going to toss that. And then we're going to add a little bit of olive oil to the mix, and we'll add carefully our salt, toss it around, make sure it evenly blends, and then we'll just transfer that onto a baking tray, spreading the mushrooms out, and at this point it's ready to go in the oven. Okay, so while the mushrooms are cooking, we're gonna very quickly make another dish, which is our sauteed calamari. And we're gonna start with a hot pan. We're gonna add a little bit of oil in the bottom of the pan, spread that out, and we'll put our calamari in the pan. We're gonna take a nice pinch of ginger and garlic, we'll put that in the pan. And then we'll put a little bit of butter, about a tablespoon of butter, in with the ginger. And then we'll take cilantro, a nice healthy pinch of cilantro, and we'll put that down at the bottom. Here we're going to leave the squid up at the top, and at the bottom we are going to stir in and make essentially what's our sauce on the bottom part of this pan. We're going to cook very gently, even though the pan's hot. As the butter melts, we're going to get the ginger cooked, the garlic cooked, and just at the point where we start to get some color, then we'll mix the whole thing together, and we're almost done. We're going to shake the pan, we're going to stir our garlic in, then we're going to let it sit once again. And at this point, we're going to sprinkle our salt and white pepper mix over the top. We'll toss the squid, make sure it is not sticking and it cooks evenly. And that's it, ready to go. About 2 minutes total cooking time. We have a nice serving dish. Tossed once or twice.
So Chef, this is a blue ribbon feast. I know you made the mushrooms and the clams. What other things do we have on this incredibly beautiful table?
Well, we have the calamari that we made together, and we have the beautiful clams that we prepared, the yakihama. We also have our fried chicken with wasabi honey. Also, we have a dynamite, which is mushrooms with grilled scallops, and then masago. It's baked and then broiled. We have the salmon that we made. This is bone marrow with teriyaki and bonito flakes and challah bread. And then this is a beautiful sampling of the freshest fish that we got today from Japan.
Now you have, is it 10 restaurants at this point?
We just opened our 10th
Amazing.
restaurant on December 15th in the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas, and it's the newest project in Las Vegas and probably the last one that'll be open for a while. And it's really a unique property. It's cosmopolitan. It's based on kind of the spirit of more of a New York vibe or a city vibe. So we made the same restaurant we would have made in New York. We took the space, we addressed every detail from design to concept the same way, and we do all this food there, and it's been just a wild success.
The things that you do so beautifully and so simply and so well. And one of the things that really makes Blue Ribbon a breed apart from many other restaurants is that you're giving something so sophisticated, and yet you're doing it on a very kind of casual manner. Like, you don't take reservations, is that right?
We don't take reservations, and we started in 1992 with no reservations. We were young when we started in our 20s, and we didn't have the means to go out to fancy restaurants. We cooked in fancy restaurants, and we loved good food, but we really found that we wanted to make a restaurant and restaurants for ourselves and our friends, and we knew we could use the finest ingredients and cook with the finest techniques, but do it in a casual and comfortable atmosphere with professional service. That's been really the key to Blue Ribbon for the last 18 years.
And I think that's one of the reasons why Blue Ribbon has been such an industry hangout for so many chefs. I mean, you open till 4 in the morning, right?
Exactly.
And so many chefs go down after work and kick back and have some amazing fried chicken or sushi.
You know, and that's really what it is. We cook food that we like to eat. You know, when you're working in the kitchen a lot, you tend to really appreciate product, and you appreciate the simple dishes that are prepared well, and so you really taste the food. And to us, you know, a great fried chicken, baked clams, grilled salmon, whatever, you know, the sushi is really the ultimate example of that. It's so important to find the best, freshest fish available, and the less you do to it, the better it is. And so that's our approach to sushi, that's our approach to American food, French food, Spanish food, whatever we're making. That's really the key to our success.
Well, if you want to taste this food, because it is unbelievable, you're going to have to either get in line at one of the Blue Ribbons in New York, Brooklyn, or Las Vegas, or you can get the cookbook, right, the Blue Ribbon cookbook,
yeah.
Or you can get the recipes from the GMA recipe page. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Until next time, I'm Tanya Steel for Chef Table.